Now, in ancient Egypt, if you would be stargazing and enjoying your night, and while enjoying the night sky, you come across by chance the constellation of Scorpius, then at its heart you will find the star Antares. Now, this star at that time in Egypt would be represented by a scorpion goddess, Serket. But if you were in ancient Greece, this star would be more like Antares, in which Ares was the god of war and which is also the Mars. So it was more like anti-Mars. But why is it? So let's find that out in this video and let's roll into it. Intro. Now, Antares is on average the 15th brightest star in the night sky, and it's also the brightest in its own constellation, Scorpius. Now, it is also a variable star, but its change in brightness and apparent magnitude isn't that regular. It is under the classification of M 1.5 Lab LB. However, if you observe this star in the night sky, it would appear to be a single star, but it isn't. It is a binary star system with its two components as Alpha Scorpii A and Alpha Scorpii B, in which the brighter one is a red supergiant star and another one is a hot but a normal main sequence star. Now let's find the star in the night sky. Now if you are out there stargazing, how would you locate it? Well, first you need to look for the constellation of Scorpius, and then it would be pretty easy. And thankfully Antares is visible throughout the world or from the most parts of the world, except if you are above the Arctic Circle, then you are going to have some problems. Now, for the best evening views, the star can be easily located in the southern sky from the months of July to August. You look south in the evening and then you try to find a fish hook-like shape, and then at its heart you will find Antares. Now, however, if you are in the month of November, then be careful because near the 30th November, 15 days before and ahead of that, the Antares is not visible because of its conjunction with the Sun. And in the Antarctic region, the star becomes circumpolar and can be easily seen because the whole continent lies below the 64 degrees south latitude. Antares' position is right ascension 16 hours 29 minutes and 24.4 seconds and declination of minus 26 degrees 25 minutes and 55 seconds. Now coming to the star's characteristics, well, it is truly enormous. It has a diameter of about 700 times that of the Sun's diameter, which means that if we place it at the center of our solar system, then its radius will extend somewhere between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter. It's insane, and its mass is calculated to be about 12 times that of our Sun. Now, the star appears to be reddish in color and is cooler than most of the other stars which comes under this category, and it has a surface temperature of about 3500 kelvins. Now, you might think that since its surface temperature is so low, it shouldn't appear to me as bright. Well, because it has an enormous surface area due to its size, the light has a lot of areas where it can emit out of. So because of this, the star is enormously bright and it's about 11,000 times brighter than our Sun. Now we didn't know that Antares has another component star when we first observed it, and it wasn't until a lot of time after the invention of the telescope that we found it. It happened in 1819 in April when it was first reported by Johann Tobias during an occultation. However, this wasn't widely accepted and dismissed as some kind of atmospheric effect. Antares is one of the 4 first magnitude stars which can be occulted by the moon, as they lie under the 6th degree of the ecliptic. The last cycle ended in 2010, the next one will begin in 2023. Now, the smaller component of the Antares system, the Antares B, is actually a 5.5 magnitude white main sequence star, and it falls under the category of B 2.5V. It is assumed to be a relatively normal early B main sequence star with a mass of around 7 nm, temperature of about 18,500 Kelvin, and a radius of about 5 R0. It is normally difficult to observe the Antares B in the night sky using smaller telescopes because of the glares from the Antares A. But it can be sometimes seen with the telescopes having diameter greater than 6 inches. So hope you guys like the video. Smash like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.